TIFU by begging a bartender for nothing. So this story happened about a year ago and requires some cultural context in Ireland. There's been a recent resurgence in the Irish language and a lot of movement to promote Irish speaking throughout the country. This resulted in an Irish speaking bar being opened in Dublin. I didn't grow up in Ireland, so I don't speak a word of Irish, but my best friend was begging me to go with her to this bar. I relented, but told her it was up to her to get me into the bar and order at the bar for us. So I didn't get in trouble for not speaking Irish. She agreed happily, and we headed out that night. So we get to the bar, and she tells me when it's our turn to speak to the bouncer, just say "I do it," which means hello, and she'll chat away. To distract him, our plan goes off without a hitch, and we're in. I turn, ready to ask my friend to order me a drink, to find her lost in the eyes of a boy she'd met a few nights previously. Not wanting to get in her way, I just gently shook her shoulder, and we have a conversation as follows. Me: "Hey, how do I ask for an orchard thieves in Irish?" Friend: "Oh, orchard thieves, Leduthoil." I nod and leave her to it, and make my way determinedly to the bar. The barman comes over and says something in Irish I can't understand, so I panic and just shout out my order: "Leduthoil." The barman returns a blank look. I take this as him not having understood me and decide I need to be more clear. "Leduthoil." The barman cocks his head and says something that I again don't understand. Now fully panicking, I decide to just keep repeating myself in different inflections until he gets me. "Leduthoil, Leduthoil, Leduthoil." Eventually the barman interrupts me. "Jesus Christ girl, just speak English. What do you want?" "Just an orchard thieves." The barman walks away, muttering, "Why didn't you just say so?" Embarrassed my friend had put me in this position, I marched up to her and yanked her off the boy who she'd been chatting up. "What did you tell me to say?" I demand. "Huh, I told you how to say orchard thieves, please." "Yeah, well, clearly the way you say it is wrong," because the barman had no idea what I was saying. My friend looks at me suspiciously. "Zych, what did you say exactly?" I said "Leduthoil," and I said it a bunch of ways as well, so there's no way I got the pronunciation wrong. "Wait," my friend responds, "you said just Leduthoil?" "Yeah," I replied, indignant. "That's what you told me to say." "No, I told you to say orchard thieves, Leduthoil." "Leduthoil means please, you idiot." And then it dawned on me, of course you don't translate orchard thieves, it's a brand name. So that meant that I was just repeating, in varying tones and levels of panic, "Please, please, please," to this poor bartender. I am, indeed, an idiot. TL. Doctor, I misunderstood how to ask for a drink in Irish and ended up just repeating "please" to the poor bartender with varying levels of panic. Edit. For all those people trying to correct me to say it's meant to be Gaelic link. I worked in bars for years and this level of coherency isn't at all uncommon, even when people aren't trying to speak a different language. "Hey, hey, hey, apostrophe. What can I get you? Hey, do you have that? Do I have what? Yeah." I stare at them. "Do you have it? Do I have what? Okay, well, what do you have? Okay, well, what do you have? Got." This gives me PTSD. "Jesus Christ girl, just speak English. What do you want?" Exclamation mark. Why did I just read this in Colin Farrell's voice? Because you don't watch the Try channel. I don't even know what that is. Man. Also in Colin Farrell's voice. Along with pointing at my open mouth like a child. "This is how I'm gonna order drinks from now on." Great story op. You cracked me up. I just imagined a burly man furiously shouting "Leduthoil" whilst pointing angrily at his gob. Actually that won't surprise me here, lol. We are fond of our drink. We must find this barman so we can scream "Leduthoil" at him. Lol. Just go to every Irish speaking pub we can find. "Hey man, you gotta come with me. Don't worry, I'll take care of the thing." Proceeds to ignore friend. Does not take care of the thing. I've always said Marzi Duthoili. I never heard of Leduthoil until now. Lol, what bar was it? You don't have to feel self-conscious for not being able to speak Irish. It's not the Me5 building you're trying to get into. Conrad. Exclamation mark. I know. But I would felt guilty going to a Gael-touched event and not even trying to speak Irish. This bar has been open for a very long time. It's not recently opened. It's under the Irish bookshop. They have been known to refuse service if you don't speak to them in Irish. I'm always a little on edge as my Irish is shite, but I absolutely love it in there. Absolutely hilarious. As a Irish speaker, if you're ever in the Gaeltacht, Irish speaking regions in Ireland and you know any Irish, try it even. If half the sentences in English, the effort is appreciated as much as if you were fluent in Irish. The language was nearly eradicated under English occupation and is currently being rebuilt, revived and modernized, and the current revival is based on getting people to use whatever level they have as much as they can in everyday life. My neighbor has a few Spanish speaking employees and they seem to think it's delightful when I use the little Spanish I know. Lol, you didn't grow up here, so you only qualify as being an honorary Egypt. FYI for those wondering about how this is pronounced. Leduthoil, Ledahul, Diaduit, Diarwit. Some areas put a G sound in front of that, Diargwit. I always sired it Genedich, but I'm from Donegal so yay. I also pronounce dub properly instead of dove he. Oh ye dub. Dub ye? I love one mention of Irish isn't it suddenly so many of us duckers show up in the comments. Yeah. There are a fuck ton of Irish folk on the internet, but they only reveal themselves when you say something bad about the Brits. Please click subscribe if you enjoyed this video.